and will go to see as pilgrims. You know, our pilgrimage as Christians, usually we would go to Jerusalem, go to Bethlehem. But the Palestinian Christians who are in Palestine, they call themselves living stones, because they are the ones who are still there from the time when Jesus was there, that are still carrying the faith up until now. They have they can have a quite difficult life because of the political situation in Palestine. So in a sense, they share the same challenges as being Palestinian, but also they're Christians. They're really, really beautiful people, and I've really enjoyed getting to know them when I was in Palestine.
So what's the number of Christians there in the area? What's the number, you think? Big number? Or
it's good. Number? It's become smaller. It was I think they used to be about around sort of 20% of the population, maybe about 50 years ago, and now they're about 3%. So it's a much.
Can I ask you one more thing? Are they Catholic? Are they Protestant? Or are they Jehovah's Witness? Which groups they
all of the above. I mean, they tend to be most are either Eastern Orthodox is the largest group traditionally there. But an Orthodox Christian, and then also Catholic, and then there are some Protestants. So you have a mix.
What's the difference?
Well, Eastern, yes. So the church in the 11th century, the church in the whole world split between the East and the West, and the Western church became based in Rome, which is where the Pope is. So the Catholic Church is in charge of basically the Western Church. So where Palestine is what's considered the East. Okay. So the Eastern Church is called the Orthodox Church. Now it's what people call it, but it's sort of the Eastern. So the Palestinians are between, some are Catholic, some are Eastern Orthodox, some are Protestant. So from different groups, but they're quite small, but they're a very important group. And I think also for the Muslims in Palestine, they're very proud and they're very supportive of Christians who are in Palestine, because they see them as being a very important part of their heritage. They like to say that Jesus was a Palestinian, and so they like to think of it as that they're kind of brothers and sisters together and as Palestinians.
Okay, just for my own knowledge, when I go to see a friend of mine, and he's got a picture in his bedroom. And it's like it's a Jesus. So he's got a blonde hair, he's got a long hair and stuff like that. So I don't know. I know it's just people made it. I'm sure they don't have a picture in it. But does it give a right impression? Because he looks like European now, isn't he?
Yes, yeah, no, that's true. That's true. There's another place a famous place to visit for Christians, which is called the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and it's supposed to be the place where Jesus was buried after the crucifixion. This is, of course, in Christian teaching, but it's very close to Al-Aqsa and the Haram al-Sharif, so it's really in the same. Very, very close to that. And in this church, they have different areas for different churches from different countries. So there's a Greek area, there's an Ethiopian area upstairs, there's from all these different churches, and each of them have drawings of Jesus. And in each one, he looks like the people from that country. So in the Ethiopian wing of the church, Jesus looks Ethiopian. He looks more African. And in the Greek one, he looks very Greek. And if you go to the Russian one, he looks very Russian. So I think this is. People try to imagine Jesus as being someone they can relate to, so they draw him as a way that they see. But in reality, obviously, Jesus was from the Middle East, and we don't know exactly what Middle Eastern people look like back then, but he definitely didn't look European and white. He didn't look like me, basically. I think if we